What is going on, guys? Nice guy driver, aka corporate hustler. Well, somebody said it in one of the comments in one of my videos. They was like, don't get used to making more money on Lyft because it's not gonna last. They were right. They were right. Granted, it's a Wednesday, but overall lately, Lyft's been sending me a lot less offers. They're still paying me per mile a little bit better than Uber, but it's just been a lot less offers lately. And I don't know what's going on because I'm getting surge, but believe it or not, I did not get not even one offer this morning on Lyft. Not even one. Not even a bad offer. That's crazy to me. Not even one offer. Usually I get at least one or two bad offers, one good on Lyft in the morning at least. Granted, I will say it's partly my fault because I didn't go out early as I should have. I went out a little bit late, went out an hour later than I normally do. That could be part of it. But even still, I should get like one offer at least. Uber, I'm pretty sure what's happening to me is happening in most parts of the country. I apologize if my eyes is watering. I got allergies. I'm pretty sure with Uber, what they're doing is they're giving us lowest offers as possible. They're trying to make money. I guess they're struggling. So they're trying to do whatever they can. And where are they going to do it from? Where are they going to pull the money from? They got to pull it from the drivers. They're charging people. People are telling me in my area that majority of them are saying Uber's charging a little bit less than Lyft lately. So that might be why Lyft is paying a little bit better. But with the less offers on Lyft and the garbage that Uber sends over and over and over, I literally got the same offer 5 times the other day. The same offer. It was the same offer. They sent it through Trip Radar 3 times. They try to switch up the mileage because if they see you moving, they'll switch up on how many minutes or miles it is. But it was the same offer. It was the same exact spot, same offer. And rather than up the amount they're paying for that offer, it just stayed pretty much the same. It was off by a few cents, but it was pretty much the same. And what Uber's also doing is a lot of base fare offers. Like no matter how many miles it is, how many minutes, they are on this thing where they like to offer you $3.95 exactly on multiple offers, back to back, back to back, back to back. Literally yesterday, I must have got a record number of $3.95 offers. Trip Radar, pings, back to back, back to back. To the point where I think the algorithm, if you take one or two, it keeps sending them to you. So my stupidity, it was a really short one. I took it and just kept sending me the same $3.97. Even though it was further away, $3.97, $3.95, sorry, $3.95. It's exactly $3.95, which is better than Lyft's base fare. Lyft's base fare is ridiculously low. I think it's like $3 and some change. It wasn't even 95 cents. It was like I think the lowest one I got was $3.13. So I don't even know if they have a base fare. But that's what I kept getting, their base fare offers. but I only got 2 of them on Lyft, so I don't get back to back like I do with Uber. Uber, $3.97 is their magic number. I'm gonna play that number today. Maybe I get lucky. $3.95. So I keep saying $3.97, but $3.95 is their magic number. They love to send that offer back to back. I don't know what's going on. I know I said 5 years, but something's got to give in Connecticut. Something has got to give. Somebody's got to come out with a new rideshare company in Connecticut. Something's got to happen. Somebody's got to come up with a new company out here. I know a lot of different states, they have options. Like I know Arizona, because I watch BB Barbecue. I think his name is Jeff. And they got Hum. What's the other one they got? PAX. The Rideshare Professor, they're talking about what? Fair Co-op. So other states have other options. I don't understand why Connecticut can't put their heads together and somebody build an app that at least gives us a third option. It don't even have to be that much better. That's the crazy part. It don't even have to be that much better. All it literally has to do, and the app, I'm giving somebody the idea right now. The app, you can make money. You can make money and still dominate this market, because all you got to do, here's the trick. All you got to do, build an app and pay the drivers 80% again. Go back to what Uber used to do, paying the drivers 80%. You could take 20%. That should be more than enough for an app to make enough money to keep the app going and the company profit. That should be more than enough. It could even be a subscription-based model. You could do a model where you basically charge, I'm thinking of a good number. I would say at least $20 to $30 a month flat. And then you could charge like a transaction fee, like a $2 transaction fee. So every transaction, the company gets $2 off the fare. So basically the driver would get 98%, but they still would pay a monthly fee. And you could even withdraw the monthly fee. You can have it where they withdraw that monthly fee automatic. And if they can't pull the monthly fee, you have it where the app just shuts off. It's that simple. And then they go in, pay their fee, and then the app goes back on. It can't be that hard to build something like this. It can't be. If you're listening to me and you're in Connecticut and you are a software engineer, put your head together with somebody and build a better app. If you need ideas, contact me. If you need ideas to build a better app, please contact me. Email me. willblandon@gmail.com. Because there's no way that we can't come up with something. You don't have to do a subscription model. You could basically do it like, I'm just thinking a subscription model would be better for the company because you would make instant profits right away. And then drivers would recruit for you. Drivers would recruit for you. Even better, charge the drivers $30, but pay back out an additional $10 for referrals. If you paid out an additional $10 for every driver they brought on in a referral program, and don't just shut it off like Uber and Lyft do, play that game where they just shut off the referral, I'm telling you, everybody in Connecticut would probably try this app, because there's going to be a lot of layoffs. I see it coming. And if we have a third option other than Uber and Lyft people would jump on the bandwagon. Now, I don't think this would kill Uber and Lyft. It's not going to kill Uber and Lyft's business, not right away. But over in time, it could definitely siphon money from Lyft, if anything. Now, why would you build an app? Because rideshare is dying in 5 years? Because there's still going to be people, probably in the next 10 years, that will still choose a human driver over automation. So it'll give us a little bit more time. I don't think it necessarily would keep it going forever, but even if rideshare goes away, you could now change that to a delivery model. So within the same apps, switch over to start doing deliveries within the same app and just charge a subscription fee to drivers. Keep the subscription fee thing going. It's getting a little hot, so I'm gonna turn the car back on. And I think you would be able to continue the business model and charge a subscription fee. I think the company would be more profitable. You'll be able to pay the drivers 98% of the fare. You're only charging $2 per transaction. And I think that would change. And technically, the $2 could come from the customer. So you could pretty much pay what Trip used to offer, which is the scam Trip. They used to say they were going to pay people 100%. You could basically pay the driver the whole fare and just charge the customer the $2 for the transaction. You don't have to take out insurance because they're getting the monthly. Apply your monthly fee towards the insurance. Everybody would win. Everybody would make money. Everybody would win. We got to do something. We got to come up with something. One passenger told me, well, Will, why don't you do it? I was like, I'm not a software engineer, but I might have to find the right people to put something together because I don't see anybody else doing it. And we have a co-op. They have a driver's co-op in New Haven. And the next time I get the guy in my car, he was in my car one day, I'm going to ask him, why can't you find somebody, you put your heads together and we build a better app? I don't know why I didn't, but they have some type of driver's co-op. I don't know what they do. I guess they meet such and such times and talk about possibly suing Uber or Lyft. I don't think suing Uber or Lyft is the answer. It's a temporary solution if you get kicked off the platform, but it's not the answer. We need a better app. We need more competition. Competition is good. When Wendy's came out, they told them they wouldn't make money because they have McDonald's and Burger King. They still make money. Wendy's still makes money as a third option. It might not make as much money as McDonald's and Burger King. Uber's McDonald's, Lyft is Burger King. You could still be Wendy's. You could still make money. So I don't understand why people think, oh, there's no way to make money because there's Uber and Lyft. No, you can still make money. You know, Uber, New York had a bunch of small rideshare companies. Just Uber and Lyft bought them all. They weren't stupid. They didn't want competition. They bought them out. Now they're using taxis. So they're buying out the competition. And what's the worst that can happen? We have an app for, let's say, 2 years, and Lyft offer to buy them out. You know, okay, we got 2 good years of some competition. You know, 2 good years where drivers could get paid good again and make some real money again. I'm not just saying this for me. I'm saying it for like the layoffs that are coming. Because I heard that, UPS laid off like 20,000 people. Where do you think some of those people are coming? They're coming to gig economy. Not necessarily just rideshare, but they're coming to food delivery, which is going to be competition for the rest of us. Now, my future plan has always been YouTube, online business, but I also know that I might have to move into food delivery. Maybe not food delivery, but delivery in general. So I'm working on getting some licenses so I could possibly do some medical delivery stuff, because I already know that this is not sustainable. But God forbid, if somebody comes up with a good app, I would go back to rideshare. I would love to be a part of it. I would love to promote it. If they had an affiliate program, I would promote it like you would not believe. I would promote it like it's my own company, even if it's not. You could contact me and I will promote it like you wouldn't believe. Flyers, I would spend my own money to get flyers, promotional materials. And a lot of people are trying to, while we're on the subject, a lot of people trying to recruit me to this Revo ride stuff, this Revo rideshare. My opinion on Revo is they're doing stuff not legal to the rideshare or the transportation rules and regulations. Revo to me is a more detailed trip rides, meaning I don't think it's going to last. I think it's another rideshare scam. And the reason why I say that is because even the people that try to recruit you to join, they're really gung-ho like the trip people were. They really push hard to try to recruit. I had somebody spam my channel with Revo rides just like they used to do with Trip back in the day. And I'm guilty of trying to promote Trip, but I will not fall for the scam again. I will not fall for the scam again. I don't care, because you might get a couple Revo people get on here and talk junk about me in the comments. I don't care. I think Revo rideshare is another scam. And I'm not thinking all small gig apps are scams. I just feel like, I just get this gut feeling that the way they're promoting it, because right out the gate they're promoting it and it's not available in a lot of states. I think it's available maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 states where you could actually drive. Until a rideshare company is available to drive everywhere and you're promoting it like affiliate marketing, like all over the country, to me it just feels like scam. I'm feeling scam. Me, if I were to build an app, I would build it locally for local people in Connecticut first. And until I'm in several states, I would not be trying to get people to push it that hard with affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing or anything like that. Not to say affiliate marketing is the same as MLM, but I don't know. Hit me in the comments if you feel like Revo Rideshare is a little scammy. I'm feeling like a little scammy. They're saying they're not even following the transportation rules and regulations. They're not getting licensed properly. That's a red flag. You got to get licensed properly. If I build a rideshare app, I'm going to get it licensed properly in my state. And it might be, Revo might be licensed in maybe, where they come out at? Florida? It might be licensed in Florida, but it still feels scammy to me. And you're not even making that much. They showed examples of how much you would make compared to like Uber and Lyft, and it wasn't even that big of a difference. It wasn't that big of a difference to make me go, ooh, It just wasn't. And that, to me, is it's kind of, that's not a red flag necessarily, but it makes me think, well, how are you going to get people to really jump on it when the examples you show, they're not even that big? Like, if I saw an app where they showed a driver actually making 80% of the total fare, people would jump on it like that. They'd be excited. You know? But the Revo thing, I'm feeling scammed. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Whether you're for it or not, I'm feeling scammed with Revo. I'm feeling trip rides with Revo. But let me know your thoughts. Hit me in the comments. Subscribe, like, comment, click that bell icon, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.